Hey folks, we're back again. We are with Todd McNeill. You are the chairman of
There we
the
go. I
Ashe
think it just came on.
County Commissioner. Yeah, the little red
There we go.
says live. So he's going to be here with us for the next 15 minutes. We've got some exciting news. A new total of.
Yes.
Go ahead.
New total today's Giving Tuesday total $21,188, which I believe, tell me if I'm wrong, 70% of our goal.
70% of our goal. We have a goal of 30,000. We're getting there. We do know that people are at work today.
Right.
So, these lives will stay up on our Facebook page. They can see them later. We're hoping to have a good surge after people get off work. So one of the reasons we wanted to have Mr. McNeill here, do I call you Mr. McNeill?
Todd.
Chairman? Todd.
Todd.
All right. We've had Kelly McCoy, who's an outfitter. We've had Steve Trinkle, who's got his fingers in quite a lot of pies.
Yes.
And we wanted to have somebody, that's from a government agency.
Right.
And tell us about the new and, what's your relationship with the New River? You've been telling me your whole family for generations.
Yes, local government, Ashe County local government, we're glad to be here. We're excited to be here and support New River Conservancy on Giving Tuesday. Like we talked about earlier before we started the video, I'm here. I'm a townie. I'm a homer right in Ashe County my whole life, multi-generational, and I grew up in the Crumpler community.
Oh, okay.
Just right literally within sight of the New River State Park on 221 access. So
okay.
I spent my youth in the South Fork of the New River, and it's been an important part of my life till now. It continues to be, and it's just of paramount importance to our community, our local culture, and heritage, and traditions. And now our economy.
Yes.
Yes.
So your first love was the New River.
Yes, and Ashe County, which is one and the same.
That's right.
Well, you can't have one without the other.
Yes,
yep.
And so I'm relatively new. I work in the Virginia section of the New River for New River Conservancy. So I've only been down here a couple times, but when we opened the Access Park on 163, you were there.
I was.
We had like 50 or 60 people.
I think there was more than that. I think you're being.
I mean launch.
Oh, launch. Okay, I started to say you're being modest. Yes, there was a lot of boats in the water.
A lot of boats in the water. Yep. I've never seen that big of a launch, like anywhere all at once. It was exciting to be a part of it.
What a spot! That was, that project was years coming, and we were grateful for local partnerships with county government and New River Conservancy, and I'm not going to try to start naming them because I'll miss somebody, and then I'm in trouble.
I have a whole thing over here.
Right.
North Carolina Land and Water Fund.
Right. State government, local government.
The High Country Association.
High Country Association of Realtors.
Give them a little plug today.
We worked with Deanna Ballard, who was our senator at that time, for funding for the project. And anyway, again, a whole crew of people.
It takes a whole crew of people.
And now what we have is a really exciting and valuable resource, another a feather in our cap, an arrow in our quiver, so to speak,
a jewel in our crown
of recreation opportunities for the people here in Ashe County, so that they can get out with their families and enjoy the outdoors and paddle and be healthy and fish and have a good time, and kids splash in the river like they're supposed to. And when they're there in the river, on the water, it's front of mind how important that the work that New River Conservancy does, and just what a big part of the fabric of Ashe County the New River is.
That's totally. I mean, and it threads its way through the entire county and then some, 300 and some more miles.
Yeah.
But yeah, to me, you get kids in the river when they're young,
Right.
and they'll never leave it.
Exactly.
They'll just want to be outside.
You bet.
I don't think we can get away completely from the phones, but I think if they start caring about the river when they're younger,
Yeah.
they'll care about it for their whole lives.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And that's important, especially when we're talking about today, like on Giving Tuesday, when we're asking for money
Right.
to do the work that we do, to build parks, to do river cleanups. It takes a lot of money. It takes a lot of people. And it's $5 or $500, whatever people can do. It all counts.
Right. And any amount helps. And I'll put my politician hat on for a minute.
Please do.
And I hate the expression. But a donation to New River Conservancy that supports projects like we were just talking about, the River Access Park on Highway 163. One thing that I think about all the time is how do we make ourselves attractive to young folks so that our talented young folks don't leave, or if they leave for school, that they want to come back and plug in here and put down roots. And I think that for us to maintain a good economic balance in our county of young professionals, teachers, nurses, police officers, keep going. I think that age demographic of people are looking for parks, recreational opportunities, ways to get outside and enjoy where they live. So the work that New River Conservancy is doing in this space, it bolsters our economy. It keeps our local economy strong because the retirees, they're coming.
Oh yeah,
they're coming.
Sure.
We don't have to advertise. We live in a beautiful place, and those folks are coming. But we need the folks, like I said, the young professional folks here to provide valuable services. And I think work like New River Conservancy is doing and these projects plays a big part in getting them engaged in the community and wanting to be in Ashe County.
And a lot of them, like yourself, you said you wanted to go to Charlotte.
Right, I did.
Work at a cube farm.
I did for 2 years. And you did it. For 2 years. It was awesome.
And then you saw the light again.
I did. I found myself, in my early 20s, right out of college, living in Mecklenburg County.
There's a song that's
blinded, probably. Blinded, by big lights and
shopping centers and bars.
And then what I found was on the weekends, all my friends and colleagues from work, they wanted me to bring them here to the new river, to the mountains. Yeah. And I thought, I just left up there now. And now everybody's wanting me to go back. Right. But I wouldn't trade those 2 years away for anything, because I really think that's what it took for me to realize how special Ashe County, the high country, and the New River really is.
Yeah. And sometimes you have to step away.
Yeah.
To see what you're missing. Like Dorothy, you had to click your own heels.
Right.
So
and
here we are. One of the other things we're doing today with you is it's Giving Tuesday, and while people are giving to us, we're giving back. So what we're going to have you do is draw a name for our next prize.
All right.
I want to talk about it for just a minute. We have, he's actually a board member, Mr. Saul Chase. He's the mobile man. Okay. And he made us a beautiful mobile, which I'm going to show you in just a minute. And it's called the Conewaga Mobile. And it's constructed with New River driftwood by Saul Chase. And it honors the New River band of the Catawba Nation, because they call the New River Conewaga. And it was made with an intention, has a lot of symbolism. I'm going to see if I can take my laptop over here so you can see it. It's right there. It's so beautiful. I'm not doing it nearly enough justice. But it's very big. It will look fantastic anywhere you want to put it. And people have donated over $125 get a chance to win that. So we have a little bucket there for you to pull out a name. I'll let you shake that up, and I'll write down the name.
Here we go.
There we go. You're not looking.
I'm not looking. Make sure I've only got one.
Who do we got?
Greg and Bonnie Marland.
Woohoo! Greg and Bonnie Marland won the Kanawha Mobile.
Thanks to them for their generous gift.
Generous gift. We love that. We love every gift
Right.
that people give. One of the things that I also wanted you to talk about was some of the things other than the New River Access Park that we just did that you've seen and you've been involved with New River Conservancy. I don't know if you've done a river cleanup or.
Sure. Yes.
Okay.
Sure. We have. And it's really great. The community comes together and it's a lot of fun.
I've heard that.
You don't, when you mention picking up trash.
Sure.
That doesn't fall under the fun heading. Usually you wouldn't
Right.
think, but yes, I've done it more than once, and it does it ends up being a very good time. Everybody all smiles, and I encourage everybody to do it. It's you meet new folks, and everybody's from all across all walks of life, all political spectrums, everybody, young and old. Nobody likes trash.
Nobody likes trash.
And certainly nobody likes it in the river or on the banks.
No.
And we all love where we live, and we take pride in it. And it's great. Everybody should jump in and do a river cleanup. It's a great time.
I think one of the things too that's really important is give where you live.
Right.
I mean, it's Giving Tuesday, not just for us. It's Giving Tuesday for every nonprofit across the globe. And they're all worthy, right? But we live here in the New River watershed. It's a huge watershed. 350 or 60. We're trying to figure out the actual miles of the New River.
It's a lot.
20 counties.
Yes.
10,000 square miles of watershed. That's a lot. A few weeks ago, I followed on the map Wolf Creek out of Narrows, Virginia, 56 miles.
Wow.
To Burke's Garden in Tazewell County. And that's the only connection we have to Tazewell County is that Mill Creek comes out of there. But I do think people have more incentive to give where they live.
Yes.
So that's what we're asking for today. $35, $24. I did want to mention one other thing. We had Kelly McCoy, River Girl Fishing here this morning. She graciously offered any person that donates $24 or more today, but at least $24. $24 is her favorite number. Gets a free tube trip for themselves and their friends. Next spring. We're not going to make you do it now.
But not today.
You're not going to have to do it today.
It wouldn't be a lot of fun.
But the $24 has to come in today.
Right.
So there's that. We also have Elizabeth was showing you our Give and Gets. If you can get those out of there.
These socks are great.
Our Give and Gets are, you give a certain amount and this is what you get. And you can take it out of that sleeve. Yeah. So at a $35 level, that's what you give. And what you get is this gorgeous pair of socks. They're Harry Hellbender socks, backed by popular demand.
Look, these are nice too.
They are very nice.
These are nice.
They're a little thick. They're not little weak and wimpy socks.
I love them.
And then at our $75 level, we have the first ever watershed.
It's not breath mints.
It's not breath mints. Beautiful little reusable tin, and it's filled with 200 magnets that come straight from our
the little refrigerator. Word games. Straight
from our website. It has words like Conservancy and North and South Fork, riparian buffer, volunteer,
water, wood, oldest, paddle.
Yeah. So that comes
Salamander,
with a salamander. I think
river,
hellbender's in there.
rapids.
So they're a lot of fun. I do have them on my own refrigerator, and everybody that walks in, I mean, 200 words is a big word kit.
Yeah.
And I wanted to use them all. You don't have to use them all. So it takes up most of the upper door of my refrigerator. Every person that walks in wants to make something, and they're unusual words. So those are 2 give and gets plus the float trip from Kelly at River Girl. And Mr. Todd, you've got a couple more minutes. Anything else you'd like to
I'm good.
say to our fine people?
Everybody, help New River Conservancy, help your own community. And like you said, a small gift, $5 to 5,000, anywhere in between, every little bit helps. And, these folks are doing wonderful work, not only here in Ashe County, which I represent, but a big
350 more miles.
350 miles, a long way, long way. And, all that's downstream from here.
That is downstream.
We all live downstream from somebody. So we want to be good neighbors.
Yes.
And good stewards. And here's a great place to start on Giving Tuesday.
And everybody that donates today, everybody, no matter how much, gets one of our new stickers. I don't know if you can see that, but what it says is, do unto those downstream as you would have those upstream do unto you. It's quote by Wendell Berry. It's a beautiful sticker. You can put it on your car, your thermos, wherever you want. But we sure do appreciate you coming downtown with us.
Hey, I'm proud
today.
To be here.
We're proud to have you. And y'all, hopefully we'll see some more donations come in. We're so grateful for every penny that does and has so far. Thank y'all so much.
Thank you.
Oh, let's see. We're just gonna